Who is going to endure it? Who is going to endure it? By God, on many occasions we say, it would have been better had I died than to live with these memories. Hussein saw the cutting of the arms of Abbas. Hussein saw the torn pieces of Qasim. Hussein saw the wounded chest of Akbar. But within a few hours, Hussein joined them. Zainab, Layla, Ruba, Sakina. The scenes are in their eyes and they live on. It is tragedy upon tragedy, grief upon grief. Tell me, how do you prepare a child to go and see her father, upon whose chest she has slept all her life, when you take her to a body and you say to her that this headless body is the body of your father? How do you prepare a child for this scene? And for them to endure? And tell me, how do you prepare a mother like Rubab, who till yesterday held a 6-month-old baby, and she is seeing that his head is hanging by the skin of its neck? How do you console her? And then how do you tell Rubab to wait with patience and look at Sakina in the embrace of a headless body, and then for Shimmer to crack his whip upon a 3-year-old child? And as she trembles and cries, "Oh, Father," how do you prepare them for this? And how do they endure all of this? Yet they are enduring it in the way of the truth. I will say this, that the scene that we find, and Allahu Akbar, we narrate them so easily, but they are so hard, Sayyid al-Sajjad, his feet are tied behind the belly of the camel. Do you know why? Because he was dropping off the camel. Now tell me something. If a camel is driven at a fast speed, there is no exaggeration in what they write, that Sayyid al-Sajjad would fall from the camel and be dragged by the camel. Now this is Sajjad enduring. What do you say to the eyes of Zainab that looked at Sajjad? What do you say to the heart of Zainab? We are told that the camels are being driven at such merciless speeds. The children are falling from the laps of their mothers. And as the children fall, the mother looks back in despair, only to find their children abandoned on the dust or coming beneath the hooves of the camel. How is this to be endured? We find a scene. Allahu Akbar, what scene is this? That it is the streets of Sham, densely populated. Ask a dignified woman. Ask a dignified woman who no one dares to look at, how it feels to be barren in a gathering of people who are mocking at them and laughing in their faces, who are beating drums and trumpets of victory. If this is not enough, the narration is from Sayyid al-Sajjad, if this is not enough, Imam says, we and our women were being poked by their swords and spears, deliberately poked and ushered like animals. If this is not enough, then I narrate the scene that Sajjad saw. He said, they brought the head of Abbas and Hussein on top of spears, and they placed it between Zainab and Kulthum. Zainab and Kulthum, at one point unable to raise their heads, with their hair covering their faces, inadvertently raised their heads to look at the glorious sun and the moon of the Ashura. No sooner that they raised their and their hearts begin to bleed, that the tormentors play with the spears, and as they play with the spears, the head of Hussein and Abbas fall, and as they fall to the ground, they come beneath the hooves of camels and horses. How is Zainab to endure this? ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون. إلهي إنا نسألك بحق الحسين وجده وأبي وأمي وأخي وتسعة المعصومين من ذريته وبنيه. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. رحم الله من قرأ الفاتحة.